I wouldn't really, it's not necessary. A wingtip's a little more preppy. I'll break down the fashion. You know, we're going to get Courtenay on the line. It looks like she's calling in, or somebody else is, to complain about my butchery of don't get around much anymore.
Hello.
Hey, Courtenay.
What up?
What up, guys? I'm Sad from birth.
Hey. Thanks for listening.
That was awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to jam on that in my car on the way to everywhere.
Hey.
It's going to be funky. How are you making out?
Yeah. I'm good. I literally just parked my car.
Nice.
God bless anybody moving through Philadelphia right now, because that was crazy. I gave myself enough time. It's one of those days. You know what I mean?
Right,
cool.
right. You could just feel it in the air.
So you're playing at the Moshlu tonight?
Yeah, I am at the Moshlu at the boat.
Which, on the deck or in the, like, lounge area?
It's on the deck. It's, like, above. I have to, like, climb a ladder.
Right. So I was going to say, do they have their own sound equipment now these days, or do you still have to, like, hustle a PA like you're a sailor in the 20s or something?
We used to. Now they have one up there.
That's
so.
good. Yeah, I used to play that gig.
When we did have to do that, it was like damn near 100 degrees in the middle of summer, so it was pretty rough. But
we've done that gig with the New Kings, and we had to bring all that equipment up onto, I don't know the parts of a boat really, but I know we had to like climb up one thing
ladder.
and then go the other way, and like we had to reach across, like it was like a 4-foot gap where we had to pass a bass amp over to the other guys.
On the poop deck.
On the poop deck.
On the poop deck, yeah.
It was the foreside of the poop deck.
That sounds
I don't know, but that gig was a hustle, but they paid well, so it was all right.
Yeah. No, they're really good to us. I get a nice dinner tonight.
Yeah.
It's a good setup.
Beautiful views.
Yeah. That's always a fun gig.
For sure.
So Heavy Hive has been in the studio.
Yes. We have been in the studio for a little bit. We actually recorded this whole EP live.
Okay, cool.
I love that.
Yeah, I did overdubs on the vocals. But the guys nailed it. Like they really tapped in and they did it. We did about 3 run-throughs of each song.
Very cool.
The one song, it's called Dancing with the Leeches. We actually got that in one take. So
sweet.
Did I hear that? Did you have that?
No, that's not ready.
So you mentioned that though. I remember seeing the title.
Yeah, I definitely heard the title before, so you must have.
I think you had like a photo to go with that session or something, and you mentioned the name of it. I was intrigued by that title.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's about the mass media and how it lies to you. Mm-hmm.
Hey, well.
We're talking the real stuff at the Hive, man.
Well, tell us about the Hive. Like, you said this is the quarantine creation band.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the guitarist, Eric, and I, shout out to Eric who's listening right now.
Hi, Eric.
He and I met last summer, and I had gotten this, like, fire in my belly to start a band, and he actually had one that was trying to like get going. All of those people are gone now. So me and him connected, and we started writing music, and it just flowed really nicely. His tunings are always different. He's very he's just very much like he's like the guitars from the Hive, which is funny actually.
Hive, and also I really feel like I get like some Incubus vibes. I don't know if that's any of his inspiration, like old school Incubus.
Yeah, no, he definitely loves his funk. He actually really, really loves like hip hop too. Word. So that's a whole thing. Which is a whole nother texture and layer to the sound, which is awesome. I super dig that. I love it. I'm trying really hard not to swear right now, guys.
You can do it.
But yeah, so E is my dude. He helps me write. He sends me tracks. Like right now we're working on something called Crescent Moon Killer, which is actually a G minor 7 situation. So it's very jazzy and there's a lot of play vocally. So yeah. And then as far as getting the band going was very difficult. We couldn't really find a drummer. Every drummer we found, I was picky, and I was like, nah, he's not good enough.
I remember when you were having drummer, when you were
yeah, I was like, it was like 7 drummers in, and he was like, are we ever going to? And I was like, trust me. I know it's coming. And then we met Kyle.
Oh, Kyle.
And Kyle is, Kyle, right? Kyle's the man. He is, he's super into like Mars Volta, and he loves listening to that kind of drum track, which is very interesting to me. He's also at the same time he's the drummer for the Hive. He has another band. I forget what they're called. Don't hate me, Kyle. But they're like kind of like a metal band.
Okay.
So he has this mix of like hard rock with like this jazz feel, and then there's like a little bit of prog in there too. So it's like really an interesting dynamic. And then Marky Mark, who I actually went to high school together. We went to high school together. He plays the bass, and he practices the Les Claypool and Flea. Like that's it. Like he is just a straight up funk bassist. Yeah, his whole body is bass. Like you should watch him. He's hilarious.
I wish we had like a Bootsy Collins sample on the hotkeys to be like, yeah, baby, when the funk comes up. Just every time somebody says the word funk, just have like
right. Where's your sound effects, lady?
We got to get that straight. We got to get some custom ones. Crickets. Crickets are pretty funky, guys. I'm just saying. They keep pretty good rhythm. I'm just saying.
Yeah, man. So our EP's coming out. We're doing the final kind of approval this Sunday, so it'll be up and running probably the week after, next week.
Nice.
There you go.
And that's going to be digitally, or are you going to do hard copies as well? Does that even make sense to do these days? Both? All right. CDs?
Yeah, we're going to give them out for free. Well, we're going to burn a bunch of CDs and just hand them out to people, and they can throw them away or they can jam to it.
Yeah, so, hopefully they won't just throw them away. I don't.
Hopefully not. I'm manifesting that they jam to it.
That thought hurts my heart.
The manifestation is so important, and that's why so many people fail, because they don't have that gumption to just manifest what they need. I don't know.
Right.
So that's good. You've got that energy behind it. People will definitely jam out to it.
So what's up with I Spy? Anything you want to say about that before we let this rock the airwaves?
I Spy is a jam. I do actually want to kind of talk about, the lyrics are pretty interesting. It's pretty much about like an aerial view of people, kind of being able to spy on people. It's called I Spy with My Third Eye, or I Spy Third Eye, whatever. We haven't decided yet. But it is basically like I kind of went into this place of seeing people from 30,000 feet, if you will, and really noticing what they're doing to each other and how they're doing it, and then trying to understand why they're doing it. That's like kind of like the deeper perspective there. As far as the outro, which is my favorite part of the song, and I don't even sing on that, it's great. That was actually written by Mark, the bassist. So, yeah, have at it. I hope you guys like it.
Yeah, we're going to rock that. And then you want to stay on the line for after the song and talk about it a little bit?
We'll bring it back.
Yeah, we'll bring it back after the song.
All right, guys, so here we have it, the Heavy Hive debut.
Here on SOUNDSTAGE Radio.
I Spy.
Yeah. The Heavy Hive with I Spy Third Eye.
I know you're starting to
Whoa.
Yeah. I'm glad we put it back on and so we could all hear the whole thing.
That was amazing.
Did you guys get it?
Yes. It cut out right before, when it changes up at the end last time.
Right before the outro, which is what you were hyping up, but we got it this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's worth it, though.
Yeah, definitely, and it's cool because even within the structure of the whole tune, I think there was another little pocket where a riff changed just for,
yeah, that
which I thought was about to be the outro you were talking about, but then it came back. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
it's like a swarm.
It's a mid-tro.
Sounds like
a mid-tro. I like that one.
A mid-tro, if you will. Yeah, Courtenay, that was dope. I'm so pumped.
Good mix too.
Thank you. Yeah, we did all the recording and mixing at Triforce. We've been practicing there since January.
Where's Triforce?
It's in Lancaster. It's actually in Lancaster City. So Mike First, shout out to Mike First. Yeah.
Part of your band.
He's the man.
They're from Lancaster, right? Some of the guys in the band.
Yeah, Eric lives in Lancaster. We're kind of like transplants. We're kind of from all over. I live in Coatesville. Kyle is from Mechanicsburg. So he was really out there, but he's very much I was I don't care, I'll go to you. You know what I mean? I was for the right drummer, I will do it.
Hey, that's dedication. You gotta go outside the scope sometimes.
Yeah, and that's what I was feeling too when I kind of had this urge to start a project. I was I don't want to stay in Chester County. I was I know what everybody sounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was I know what everybody sounds like. I love you, Rob, but you have a lot to do. You have a lot going on. So I was he's not going to want to do anything with me. So I met Eric, and we just decided to make kind of Lancaster home base for everybody.
Cool.
I mean, I just think it speaks volumes to you guys as a crew, as a band, that you can commit every week and being on different, not all being in Lancaster. That's a pretty serious commitment. That's awesome. And you guys look like you have so much fun. I love following you on social media. Speaking of,
let me plug all of those
find
too.
You?
So Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook is all The Heavy Hive, at The Heavy Hive.
At The Heavy Hive.
At The Heavy Hive. And we actually just created a Twitter account today that I found out about earlier this morning.
You gotta cover all the bases.
I could do everything, right? So, and that is at heavy_hive. And yeah, so we're trying to get it off the ground with the pandemic. It's a little difficult for a full band with our kind of vibe, but we're definitely doing all the open mics we can. We're still writing. Like I said, we have a lot of stuff kind of brewing currently. So
good.
Yeah, there's a lot to look forward to at the Hive. Stay tuned.
Is there any personal gigs or anything going on that you want people to come see you? Because you do music outside of the Heavy Hive. So where can people see you?
Well, I work with my dude Eddie McLaughlin, who is Irish Eddie. I love him to pieces. He is waiting for me right now on the boat. So we do every Thursday from 6 to 10 at Moshulu. And sporadically we have different places. So tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon at 4, we're at the Chesapeake Inn, which I love. It's such a cool place to kind of park and hang out, from 4 to 7. And, we're at Barnaby sporadically. I'm personally doing, switching lanes here. I personally do, tarot card readings, and I do, mediumship counseling and all sorts of that kind of stuff. Psychic medium here. And, I'm actually going to be in Westchester on Sunday, this upcoming Sunday, during the day for a market. I believe it's on Gay Street. Might have to double check.
Like, do you know?
You're playing, you're saying?
No. She's reading.
No, like
reading.
Yeah, I'm going to do readings there, and
on Sunday or Saturday?
Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Huh.
That's what I was told. The 27th. Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure it's a thing. Yeah.
Kind of a last minute thing. My girl, she's selling soap at this thing, and she was like, "I would love for you to come read cards," and I was like, "Cool."
Give a little soap commercial. Who's your friend that makes the soap?
Yeah, I'm so bad I forget what it's actually called, but her name is Elizabeth Sarvis, and she is phenomenal. I met her at QVC, and she is just a bright light in the world, and she wants to help people be happy, right? 2020 is all kind of about, like, really digging into yourself and understanding what makes you really shine and makes you really happy. We actually, going back to the Hive, we have a song that I wrote, this kind of like a quarantine situation. We wrote this in quarantine, called Lament.
Yeah.
And it's on the EP. And that is, it's kind of a vibe of like a little bit of like a Radiohead-ish kind of, but like bass driven with like drums. It's like a drum bass driven track with like ambient guitar. And the lyrics are completely about finding yourself and listening to your intuition and not being guided in the wrong direction because you want to make a point or be a part of a group, right?
That's something that I think needs to be reinforced with kids at a young age, man. We need less.
I feel it, yeah.
We need more leaders and more people who just don't care if they're classified in any such group. Just be yourself, I don't know.
Right. And I feel like that's kind of the whole idea of this band. Like the whole thing we're wrapped up in is authenticity.
Yeah.
We're 4 different people from 4 different walks of life and from 4 different places, but we all have our thing, and we're not ashamed to ever show it. We don't get embarrassed about it,
Yeah.
So yeah, you could check out the Instagram if you feel like watching some funny videos with us being crazy and stupid.
I like the GoPro shots of
oh yeah, that's all Kyle. He's like an adventurer, so he's got the GoPro like chest mount thing. Yeah. We actually did a whole practice where we played the same song 4 times and everybody wore it. I don't know when I can post that because I don't have all of it yet. Right. Kyle, send it to me. But yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun. Sick to sync up and kind of piece apart and piece together that
for footage. Sure. Yeah, for sure. We just did an acoustic music video too. Oh, nice. We shot that this past Sunday, so that'll be out in the next coming weeks.
You guys are busy.
Yeah, we're not letting any pandemic slow us down. This is kind of our we're like Rob was saying earlier, like manifesting is a true thing you kind of got to utilize, especially now with everything kind of being up in the air. Shout out to all the parents out there with kids doing digital learning. Good Lord.
Oh my God. It's such.
I can only imagine what you're going through.
Such a rigmarole.
A rigmarole.
Yeah, it's a rigmarole. I can't get with it personally. I don't want to hear about school. I did my school.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. I got out as soon as I could.
I actually don't mind some of it, but like, dude, their math is totally different. I don't know.
They changed math. How do you change math, by the way? That's ridiculous.
Hopefully they don't change music. Well, I mean,
hopefully there is music.
But I mean, like, math is such a big part of music. Hopefully this new way of doing math doesn't, like, wreck the math of music. I don't know.
I didn't even think about that. Oh, now you have something for me to ponder.
That'll be the reason why old school math never dies.
Right? It's the musicians that keep it alive.
Yeah, I think in 100 years they're going to forget about this new math. They're going to be back to good old basic math.
Yeah, right? Socrates and all the Greeks.
We might be there anyway.
Right, exactly. Well, thank you guys for having me on. I'm so excited about this project. I want everybody to love it and dance to it and sing along to it and headbang to it and maybe, do some other things to it. So it's like, it's our baby, and we're really, really proud of it.
Do lots of stuff with your baby.
Oh my God.
No, that's great.
Well, people can do what they want with the baby. Yeah.
I wasn't saying. Everybody always thinks I'm saying some crazy shit. It wasn't that deep. No, I just wanted to say though, I am excited for the whole project because the mix on that. Like, whenever I see the clips online, I'm just on my phone. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really have the audio, but, like, in here, I got to hear it, like, coming through my headphones, and it just, I can tell the mix is live. It's going to sound good.
Yeah, Mike he's a magician with the, I don't even know what he uses, to be honest. But he's an awesome producer. He was really patient with us. We can be very scattered. Because we're like little children, running around making music together. So, yeah, I'm stoked about it. Thanks, Rob. I appreciate the love, man.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And I'm excited to hear more about, your guys' stuff. I want to stream that on Spotify. So make that happen, please. And thanks.
We're doing it.
We're working on it.
You're it's a process.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
For sure.
All right, take it easy. Be safe and have a good gig there.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. You guys have a great night.
See you, Courtenay. That was Courtenay from the Heavy Hive. The Heavy Hive.
You are automatically jumping into a accent there, babe.
I couldn't help myself.
If somebody said that you had to go undercover and you needed to only speak in a different